This is a short tutorial on removing intersecting geometry from your models. This model looks like it should be printable, 3D printable, but it is not. Let's take a closer look at why this is. This model appears to be a singular object. However, it's actually comprised of several smaller pieces of intersecting parts. If we look closer, we look at a wireframe, we'll see that there are intersections that will confuse the slicing software. What we would like to do is take this object and fuse it together and create a solid airtight mesh. The solution is to use a boolean modifier. While it's technically possible to treat each individual part as a separate boolean union operation, with an object that has many parts, this is just not practical. So instead what we're going to do is treat all of it as a single object and intersect it with a larger object. If your object comes in a bunch of separate pieces, the first thing you're going to want to do is select the ones that you want to boolean together and hit Ctrl J. In this case though, we'll want all of them, so I'll tap the A key twice and hit Ctrl J. This joins our objects into a single object. The next thing we want to do is to create a cube large enough to encompass our model. You can do that by clicking on the Create tab and click on Cube, or you can press Shift A, Mesh, Cube. Next, we'll move it into place and scale it up so it surrounds our model. In order to be able to see inside, I'm going to go to the Object Properties tab and go down to the maximum draw type and set that to wire. Next, select your object, go over to the Modifiers tab, which is a little wrench, click on Add Modifier, then Boolean. The operation is already set to intersect, so click on the eyedropper and click on your cube. At the moment this hasn't done anything, so let's change our solver over to Carve. Now let's take a closer look. In wireframe mode we can see that all of our intersecting geometry has been removed. Now remember, if you're going to export this, you have to click Apply on the modifier to apply that operation to the model. Go ahead and export your model using the export dialog under the File menu, and export to STL or OBJ or a file type of your preference.